for personal reasons, on family health issues, etc., I've had a year's leave of absence working remotely in this one course. So I'm on a partial sabbatical and I'm working, I'm up here. This is really cruel, Lee. I'm up here on the Gold Coast at Burleigh Heads at the moment. We decided to deliver this online as a kind of a trial exercise. And so we've got a range of challenges that we've faced over this last year, really preparing for this. Completed week 3 of our online teaching in this course, and we've been fairly successful so far. Basic structure is that students are shooting a small, short class exercises. That's what we would have done with them in the face-to-face scenario. And they're shooting the work that is required of them. So they go in and they look at the theory content, which is delivered in a series of short, broken down video lectures, which I develop up here, thanks to Google Hangouts and your support in that, which is where we first met. So they cover the theory first, then they go off and do the small shoot, the exercise. They bring that in, they post it up into a development journal inside Blackboard, inside their course shell. And we review that in a Google Hangout. So I meet with a group of students, 5 students in a small group, and we review that as a group. So we establishing a community of practice and consolidating the dialogue that was brought forward inside the lecture content. And then they submit that. I actually flew into Melbourne to deliver that first lecture and the 4 tutorials. I ran those first tutorials face-to-face, mainly because I wanted to walk the students through those assignments and the upcoming online process that we were going to go through over the semester. And while the tutorials really focused on content, I'd sort of planned to run a demonstration of the Hangouts and get the students to experience what it was like, because I was really doing this on my own with support from the digital learning team and you, obviously, but at the coalface with the students, it was just me. So unexpectedly, we discovered that Google Video and Voice plugin needed to be installed in the labs at an admin level, so I couldn't actually, that prevented me from running that demo. The real test occurred, I guess, with, one staff member, me, running 21 discrete Hangouts with around 100 students across 2 days, and that's what we were facing in week 2. Students got allocated their groups, email links through the Google Calendars was really helpful. For the most part, everything worked beautifully. Most students had no problems getting into their scheduled Hangouts. I had to put a couple of support how-to videos, again, that I created in Hangouts on Air. And the few that really struggled, they just hadn't followed the instructions properly, but they were able to be guided to their sessions fairly quickly. I kept Facebook on in the background so that I was able to help them. If they asked a question, how do I get, I could put a link and post that sort of material up quickly.